When you live in Bangkok, you need to regularly go to the immigration office in Chaeng, Wattana for everything related to your visa. Since the immigration office is located out of town, getting there can be challenging, especially for the first-timer. In this video, we are going to quickly guide you through all of the options you have to go to the Chaeng, Wattana immigration office. Let's take a look. The Chaeng Wattana Immigration Office is located inside the government complex on Chaeng Wattana Road on the outskirts of Bangkok. It is near Don Mueang Airport, around 30 kilometers away from popular expat areas such as Thong Lo, Asok, and Ekamai. The government complex is a very big area with several buildings and government offices inside. For the immigration office, you need to go to Building B, first floor, near Gate 2. While it can be far from downtown Bangkok, there are many ways you can go there. Popular options include taxi and ride-hailing apps, BTS and MRT, bus, private car. Let's take a look at each option in detail. Taxi and ride-hailing apps are the easiest and most convenient way to go to the government complex. It's also the most popular option for expats and tourists. You can take a taxi or use a ride-hailing app such as Grab or Bolt. The whole journey takes around 50 minutes from downtown Bangkok in normal traffic. But during rush hour it can take over 90 minutes. It should cost around 200 baht for a one-way trip. It's recommended to take the tollway, since it can save you 10 to 20 minutes on average for the additional cost of 50 to 100 baht, depending on which toll road you take. Once you are inside the government complex, tell the taxi driver to stop at Building B, Gate 2. If you want to take a train instead, you can take the new MRT Pink Line to the government complex station. From there, you can walk 5 minutes to the entrance of the government complex and get a free shuttle bus to Building B. The shuttle bus leaves every 10 to 15 minutes. If you are in a rush, you can pay 15 baht and take a motorcycle taxi from there instead. By taking the BTS or MRT, you won't need to worry about traffic. The cost can be under 100 baht and should take just over an hour from downtown. Unless you live in Minburi or Ram Intra, you need to transit at the following stations in order to go to the MRT Pink Line. On the Green Line, Wat Prasi Mahatat, 2 stops to the government complex station. On the Red Line, Luxi Station, 1 stop. While it's a convenient way to go to the Chaeng Wattana immigration office, it requires some walking. So some people just take a taxi or a motorcycle taxi from the transit station. It shouldn't cost more than 70 baht but can save you a lot of time walking. If you are on a budget, taking a bus is the cheapest way to go to the Chaeng Wattana immigration office. There are 2 bus routes that stop directly in front of Building B at the government complex. Number 166, from Victory Monument. Number 66, from Deling Chun Bus Terminal, Bin Glau, and Pracha Chun. It costs less than 30 baht for the whole trip. However, the travel time is unpredictable and can take around 1 to 2 hours. If you have a car, you can easily drive there. A 30-kilometer trip from downtown Bangkok should take you around 50 minutes in normal traffic. If you take the tollway, it can be under 40 minutes. There are plenty of parking spots around Building B. If the parking spots are full, you can park at Building D. It costs 20 baht per hour, capped at 100 baht per day, with free parking during the first 2 hours. Then, you can take a free shuttle bus to Building D. There are more ways to go to the immigration office. For example, some people take a van or a bus to Chaeng Wattana Road, Soi 7, and walk there. However, this option isn't available to everyone, since it depends on where you live, and you may need to be able to speak or read Thai to use this method. There are some other good things to know about how to visit the Chaeng Wattana immigration office. The immigration office is open weekdays, except for public holidays, from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. There is an hour lunch break at noon. They stop issuing queue tickets after 3:30 p.m. People normally spend around 1 to 3 hours there. While the queue can be unpredictable, going there in the late morning might be less convenient because of the hour lunch break. Since it's a government complex with many government offices inside, you can find most, or even all of the services you need to do your visa there, such as taking photos, printing and getting photocopies of documents, getting bank statements, and more. You can also find the Department of Business Development, post office, money exchange, and even a dental clinic there. There's even a visa run service. All of them are located on the basement floor. So if you forget to bring a certain document, you can just do it there. While it's slightly more expensive than outside, it's worth it for the convenience. And these service providers tend to know the required documents well. There are plenty of places to eat there, from food courts and coffee shops to convenience stores. The price is similar to elsewhere. However, they can be full during the lunch break since government officers will also go there to eat around the same time. If you need to shop for affordable office clothes such as suits, there are many shops on the basement floor that sell office clothes for less than 200 baht. However, since they cater to government officers, sizes may be too small for expats. This is all you need to know about how to go to the immigration office in Chaeng, Wattana. There are plenty of options available. It can be a challenge on your first try. But when you've been there once, the second visit will be much simpler.